Welcome to the Proton Splat League, Season 9, Week 8. If I'm reading it right, this is the last Week 8 match. So, that's a thing. I'm doing commentator Salt Mushroom, and as for the teams, we've got Repika versus Coughing Baby. Let's say hi to him. Starting with Repika, captained by Miss Garrus, featuring Always Salty, Titanium Togekiss, Polar 3J, Hitomi, and Chaos Chan. Meanwhile, over on the Bravo team, we have Coughing Baby, featuring captained by Blob Ross, and featuring Astro, Typh, Codlossus, Rainy, and Fish Food 42. Taking on over to match modes, we have You Know 'em, You Love 'em, or You Hate 'em, if you're me. Turf War Hammerhead Bridge, Splat Zones Mincemeat Metalworks, Tower Control Sturgeon Shipyard, Rainmaker Manta Maria, and Clamblitz Umami Ruins. On to lobby information to get things rolling. If you want my thoughts on the maps, hang on. If you want my thoughts on the maps, I got you. Anyway. Let me just get into the lobby here. I can read. It's fine. Reading is fundamental. If you know, you know. Oh wait, I think that was... So, gotta ask, how's Splatfest been? Hope it's been treating you well. I've gotten 0-10X's. It's been great. Anyway, it looks like everyone is ready to rock, so let's tab on over. And get ready for some turf war on Hammerhead Bridge. While someone scores the shell-out machine. I mean, I guess I have enough money for a fly. Wait, I have a shulk molasses I can convert. Yeah. More card bits. I think I still just have, like, brand cards to get. Maybe some fresh rarities. I can't remember. I can't pull up my list either. There's not really much for me to say about Turf War Hammerhead that I haven't already said in the past, what, 2 matches I've commentated? Well, looks like we are seeing someone drop. It's as though we were waiting on one from Rapika to rejoin. Which I guess means I can spend more money at the cash machine. I'd say that's nothing, but that guitar is actually fairly expensive. There's my locker. Alright, looks like both teams have 4 in the lobby. Let's see if it is showtime. Let's see what it is. We're figuring out how the private battle system works. There was a bit of confusion about one team member of Coughing Baby not being tagged up. But that has been resolved. It is now time for Turf War on Hammerhead Bridge. Unfortunately, even though it is Splatfest, the Turf War will be happening during the day, as Turf War Splatfest has not been added just yet. I predict it will once Final Fest happens. Might even happen in the mid-season for the upcoming season. They have introduced some new stuff in a mid-season in the past, I believe. We're seeing some intense deliberation. And it is showtime. Turf War Hammerhead Bridge. Let's see what these teams have brought to the table. Nothing terribly surprising. On the side of Rebecca, we have a Stamper, specifically an Order Stamper. We have a Heavy-Headed Splatling, we have a Neo Splash, and we have a Reflux. Meanwhile, over on the side of Coughing Baby, we have a Pencil, the first one we've seen on this map. We have a 52 Gal, we have a Flingza Roller, and we have a Tenatech. Similar comps, coolers from both sides. Different choices for Slayer weapons, though. Really, the roles here are very similar between the teams. We see the 52 getting 3 picks, just all on its own, because it's 52 Gal. Getting picks is what it does. But yeah, we have one support weapon for Cooler, we have one weapon that paints base for missiles, and we have 2 Slayer weapons, one with strikes, and one that kills in very few hits. The only real difference is the execution. And speaking of execution, looks as though Rebecca is getting executed. They are pushed far back into their base. Let's see if they can make a comeback. Perhaps Coughing Baby will overextend. We see the Zipcaster come out from the Stamper. Looking like it's causing a bit of a distraction that might be enough for Rebecca to make some headway. But it looks like they are still very much pinned in their base, even if they are filtering in and out of danger. 2 down, 3 down on the side of Rebecca. Coughing Baby pushing up very far as we get into the last minute here. Missiles are ready from Rebecca. Managed to lock onto 3 of them. Tri-Strikes from Coughing Baby comes out into Rebecca's base. 30 seconds left, and Rebecca has to make a desperate push to get out of their base, but they go 3 down. Cooler's out on the side of Coughing Baby, and they are keeping the fight in Rebecca's base. Looking like this might be a bit of a shutout. Rebecca was unable to get back into mid. Coughing Baby held them in their base, and that won them turn 4. Turn 4 goes to Coughing Baby. They didn't give us a logo. Therefore is probably the least important mode. Here, it is 2 points, but each ranked mode is 3. So if I'm Rebecca, I'm not giving up just yet. We can still take this set. Speaking of Rebecca, it looks like they are substituting for Splatzone's Midspeed Metalworks. That match really did come down to execution. The concepts were similar, but it looked like some of the weapon picks may have been stronger. 52 over Stamper and Tenatech over Splash Neo. No substitutions from Coughing Baby. As we get into Splat Zone's Mincemeat Metalworks. Looks like there may have intended to have been a substitution from Coughing Baby, but it was not executed properly. Oh, never mind, we didn't switch the map. That's the problem. Welcome back to Turf War on Hammerhead Bridge. L123 and R123. There we go. Don't bring me back! The chat is lamenting Hammerhead Bridge. Alright. We are gearing up for Splat Zones. Mincemeat Metalworks. It's an honest mistake, especially since both teams don't have their captains. Neither team captain is present for this match, so... the acting captain as host is unfamiliar with hosting private battles. It is fine. We see Reef Slider. I mean, probably not, but we might. That'd be fun. I do enjoy that the beta Reef Slider icon is just the splashdown icon rotated 90 degrees. Like Splashdown from Splatoon 2 rotated 90 degrees with like text written on it. Alright, here we are. Splat Zones, Mincemeat Metalworks. We are seeing some different comps here. No Reef Sliders, but we do see dueling pencils in addition to a Tentasorella, a Vanilla Splashomatic, and an Order Slosher. Meanwhile, over the pencil on Coughing Baby, we also have Range Blaster, Flings a Roller, and Tempest Splattershot. Looks like early possession seems to be flipping back and forth. Coughing Baby currently holding. Those strikes might change things. Not quite if Blaster has their way of things. Range Blaster is being allowed to play the game, except they just died to the Order Slosher. Those strikes seem to be attempting to displace Coughing Baby's pencil, so that presumably Rebecca's pencil can take back the zone. They do manage to flip it, giving Coughing Baby a penalty. see the Trizuka come out, as Coughing Baby takes control of the zone once again. But they don't hold it for long. They do manage to flip it back, though. Looks like the Tenatech does manage to find a pick. Rafika 2 down. And that pencil is out of there. Coughing Baby trying to hold Rafika in their base. If they push up too far, though, that pencil might just send them back, flipping the zone in the process. Looks like the Tri-Strikes attempt to do just that. But with 3 members of Coughing Baby still alive, this is looking like it might be game here real quick. Splat Zones goes to Coughing Baby. And that was a KO victory at that. Next up, it is time for some tower control on Surgeon Shipyard. Again, probably the least offensive mode here. I like tower control, and Surgeon Shipyard is a decent map. I wonder if we will see one of the strats we saw in Season 8, where we had Quad Bubbler on Tower Surgeon. Probably not. But it'd be funny. Let's see some tower control. Surgeon Shipyard. Not too many changes. And again, some very interesting parallels between the teams. On both sides, we have a pencil and a range blaster. Meanwhile, on the side of Rafika, we have a Forged Splattershot Pro and a Mortar Slasher. On the side of Coughing Baby, though, we have that Flingza Roller and that Tenatech. Looks like Rafika is in early possession of the tower, but that blaster is going to get them out of there. It's a battle of the blasters, as Coughing Baby is still on the tower. That is a lead swap. Lead now favors Coughing Baby. As the Tenatech takes the fight into their base. They successfully dislodge and kill the Range Blaster. Looks like they're striking the tower, trying to break through the checkpoint, but nobody is there. 3 down on the side of Coughing Baby. The Blaster's still fighting. They go down, though. Lead currently sits at 30 for Coughing Baby and 73 for Rafika. It's not unwinnable yet, though. We see the Booyah Bomb come out from Rafika as the Range Blaster on Rafika unfortunately falls through the map. You hate to see it. Happens to everyone. Rafika breaks first checkpoint. Looks like they're headed straight for second. They can stay on that checkpoint for a while. They might just take lead. It's 3 counts of lead between Coughing Baby and Rafika. Two down on both sides. The Booyah Bomb comes out trying to find that Range Blaster since they're marked. Unfortunately, the Range Blaster finds the Forge Pro and manages to get a pick on the other Range Blaster. Coughing Baby currently has the numbers advantage. But let's see if that'll last long. Triple Link Strike comes out from Rafika. The Genetech making some very aggressive moves to challenge that Range Blaster. Unfortunately, they get found by the Pencil and the Order Slosher. The Order Slosher seems to be using the wall to reload, so they can keep throwing bombs. Booyah Bomb comes out from Rafika. Sorry, did that Order Slosher just take damage without getting marked by Wavebreaker? Coughing Baby still in possession of tower and still in the lead. Rafika's gonna have to make quite the effort to break through. It's winnable though. Especially since the Range Blaster finds 2 picks. Unfortunately, the Flings are unable to get those picks on the Forge Pro. Rafika now in possession of the tower, if only temporarily. We have 10 seconds left. Coughing Baby back in possession. If they hold it for 5 seconds, then they just win, denying the overtime. And so they do. No overtime. Very close match, though. These teams are very evenly matched. A close game, but not a KO. Still a win for Coughing Baby. Next up, it's time for some Rainmaker Manta Maria. Coughing Baby has won the set, but Rafika can still earn points. And as this is the penultimate week, they're gonna need all the points they can get if they want to stay in playoff contention. I think that ghost has been sent. Alright. It's time for Rainmaker Manta Maria. Let's see if they take that quick checkpoint. Interesting choices. On the side of Rapika, we have some Order Dualies. We have a Heavy-Headed Splatling on both teams. We have a Dreadringer, and we have an Order Slosher. Meanwhile, on the side of Coughing Baby, in addition to that Heavy-Headed, we have a Range Blaster once again. We have a Flingza Roller once again, and we have a Tenatech Splatter Shot once again. Very consistent comps from Coughing Baby, as the Dualies managed to find several picks. Unfortunately, on that attempted jump camp, they got found by the roller. Neither team has possession of the Rainmaker at the moment. Looks like both teams are waiting for at least 2 people to go down before they pick up that Maker. That's 3 down, though, from Rapika. They might be back quickly, though, due to that cooler. Not quick enough to stop Coughing Baby from breaking that checkpoint, and they choose the safe one. Now, there's the Reef Slider. There's the Reef Slider I wanted in that sense. Unfortunately, the Crab looks to be contesting the Range Blaster. Coughing Baby gets up to 24 before getting stopped by Rapika. And it looks as though Rapika is going for the reset. Rainmaker Explosion causes 2 to go down on the side of Coughing Baby. Rush finds an avenging pick on the Range Blaster. The Crab comes out to draw some attention and paint from Maker. Oh, but it's a diversion! Rapika was trying for the faster checkpoint. It's a battle of the heavy-headed Splatlings to determine who will get that pop. Unfortunately, Rapika's heavy edit is pushed back. Reef Slider comes out, attempting to pop the area around where the Rainmaker is going to go as it resets. One of the heavy edits is running Respawn Punisher, or not Respawn Punisher, Object Shredder, that being Chaos Chow. Unfortunately, the heavy edit on Coughing Baby is not running Object Shredder. What are you saying, Respawn Punisher? No one's running Respawn Punisher here. These people play with Haunted. Unfortunately, the bucket got found by the Tenatech and the Blaster. The two of them working together to pick off the members of Rapika. Currently sitting at 2 down. Coughing Baby in possession of the Maker. Are they making a push forward, or are they just holding it? With 1:10 left, Rainmaker timer will run out if they just hold it. Unfortunately, it seems like one of the members of Coughing Baby fell off the map. Happens to everyone. We see Triple Ink Strike coming out trying to pick off that Maker. Unfortunately, it's not quite successful. But that Rainmaker will be picking itself off in about 20 seconds. Bucket goes down, but takes 2 down with it. Coughing Baby is pushing forward. Unfortunately, the Rainmaker goes down. 2 down on the side of Rebecca, though. They're fighting desperately to keep that Rainmaker out of Coughing Baby's hands, but it's not enough. Coughing Baby pushes the lead down to 9. And goes for the last second KO. Unfortunate for Rebecca. Coughing Baby was just able to push through. Rainmaker is a shocking KO from Coughing Baby. Let's end this set strong by going to Mummy Ruins Flameforts. I think Umami Zones is worse. As far as double zones maps go, Undertow does it better. I'm trying to think of other double zones maps that are better than Umami. Not Flounder. Manta is, like, fine. Eeltail should be double zones. I'm getting word from the chat that with those 11 points the Coughing Baby has earned so far, they have made it into playoffs. Let's see if they can enter playoffs with a 14-0 week. Or if Rebecca can get those last minute points they need. Let's find out. It's time for Plantlets. Yeah, it looks like we're seeing a very different comp from Rebecca, but more of the same from Coughing Baby. Starting with them, we have a Pencil, we have a 52, we have that Flingza, and we have that 10-effect Splattershot. Meanwhile, on the side of Rebecca, we have a Vanilla Dynamo, we have an Ink Brush, we have a Bamboozler, and we have that Order Slosher. Point clan economy is very close, with a slight favor towards Rebecca. The Pencil has their foothold in mid, but two members of Coughing Baby go down. And Rafika is not going to let them keep that mid uncontested. Both rollers go down as the bucket takes mid perch. That's 3 down from Rafika, though. And 52 doing what 52 does and getting those kills. We have 2 footballs on the side of Coughing Baby. Well, comes out from Rafika, though, hopefully disrupting them. Keeping them from making a push. Looks like the pencil on Coughing Baby goes down. That's 3 down from Coughing Baby. Fugal goes down. Cooler comes out. Dynamo using those quick cooler jumps to try and get back to base. Unfortunately, Coughing Baby does manage to throw in a football. They throw in both, in fact. And some extra clams on top of that. Unfortunately, they are out of clams. And pretty much all back in base by now, so that is the end of that push. A very commendable lead of 39, though. That's going to be an uphill battle for Rafika to come back from. Pencil finds a pick. Unfortunately, they are out of ink. That is 3 footballs made from Coughing Baby, though. We see triple strikes come out. Coughing Baby breaks the barrier yet again. Gets another football in. Gets their lead down to 9. Meanwhile, Rafika still hasn't scored yet. Bamboozler looks like they fell off the map, unfortunately. Rafika scrambling to try and make a push. Unfortunately, they're letting their football go to the void. They do still have their pity clam. Well, it looks like they were able to make another one. But that 52 gal is going to be guarding that clam. About a minute left and they pick up the pity clam. They need that if they want an overtime point this week. Rafika desperately trying to make a play, but they just can't get through. 35 seconds left. The clam is still barely in play. Unfortunately, Rafika's 3 down, so that clam is going to the void. Meaning Rafika's got to scramble up 8 clams in order to get that overtime point. Meanwhile, Coughing Baby scores again. Keeping that basket open, getting that penalty down to 1. 10 points left, and Coughing Baby KOs. Unfortunately, they don't need to. That is a 14-0 sweep in favor of Coughing Baby. Only 2 KOs this week, but all 5 games were won by Coughing Baby. And there you have it, folks. this ends Week 8 of the Proton Splat League. An event that really should have come sooner. These maps sucked. Week 9, however, is shaping up to look a little bit better. So for more exciting Splatoon games, keep it here at the PSL.